Hello everyone, I'm Paul with many voices and welcome back to more Banished Voicetopia, where in the last episode I started redesigning this area, the final northwestern expansion. As well as throw in another quarry somewhere. Somewhere. I keep forgetting what it is. Either way, I've also thrown down a few more cheeky houses here and there. And we are on, well, what's going to be the final stretch. The chapel is done. So we can have, I believe, each chapel has 200 people. So with 15 chapels, that's like 3,000 people that I can have, all worshipping one deity. So this one's gonna be cattle. No. Cattle. I was supposed to split. Split. The cemetery is done. Chapel is done. We've got the hospital, the boarding house, the tailor, and the blacksmith. Got a tavern here. A woodcutter is done. You're gonna be sheepy. That's the well. So sheepy. Split. This wall is gonna get relocated over to here. Because of one cheeky wooden house. I could build it here. Could build it behind here, but once it's done at a proper location. I couldn't build it here though. Food. An iron. And herbs. 1400 herbs though. I could use 1400 herbs. Now let's see, that's 7,000. 2,000 of this, 2,000 of that. It's 12,000, and then let's see, the iron 200, 3,800. So we're gonna do corn, cabbage, 1,800. Like that. Alright. You're gonna be doing peach ale. Only one orchard nearby. But that's just gonna have to be how it is. Hospital is done as well. So that leaves us with just the well here, the mines, the quarry, and this pasture. I see that this here is empty. Now let's see, could I throw in a cheeky house here or not? That would be a definite no. So I guess that... Well, the well is here now, I don't need the well there. Oh, wait, I also need a storage pan. You know, I guess I'll throw the storage button in here. Because it's 5. Actually, I'll demolish these two houses instead. And throw the storage button there. got the sheepy and the cows, and this is going to be the chicken. So with the two houses demolished, could I place something else nearby? Another house perhaps? That would be a no, that would be a no. Just a cheeky house there. And how much is this occupying? Absolutely nothing. Oh, this is gonna occupy it. This is occupying... I guess I can throw a cheeky house in here just to finish it off. Sure. We'll throw in that house. Finish the road. And anything else other than the well that needs to be demolished still? It's a shame that this area is so barren. I guess I can throw in two houses here. I guess I will. It's gonna cut into the forestry area a little bit, but 3 extra houses will not hurt too much. And that way, I at least have a little use for this area. So throw this up there. Seeds, no need for seeds. Oh shite, look at the amount of food that we're not having. Well, let's see, could I have... I could not have made this any bigger. Just to be sure. And how about another possible mine? That would be a no. The quarry's almost done. I don't think I can do anything else with this. That will be a no. Alright, all of the resources have been brought to the mines and the quarries. The market is still being built. Oh, you have food. You do not. You're not useful to me. So we're gonna start buying all the food again. Pepper, not the mutton. All the food in the world. So 26,000 food. Let's see, how about 200 warm coats, 5,000, 200, 4,200, let's see, I fill it up with bear. There. More food. Never slowed it down. Herbalist is done as well. So I'll increase the number of herbalists there. More cattle that I do not need. Alright, we'll throw in another herbalist there, we'll do chickens here, and find the chicken pasture. That was this split. And we're only gonna set one person to work here. The mine is done, we're not gonna work here. When the quarry is done, we're not gonna be working here just yet. But only 10 when we do. So now you have 13. How did you get wheat? You think you were gonna make wheat ale? Iron tools, coal? I could use some coal. 2200, so that's 110. Okay, so we're gonna stop production here. This is gonna be a coal mine for only 7 people, eventually. This is gonna be the iron mine for 7 people, eventually. You still need stone and iron and logs, you need everything. We even see the mutton right down here. And a little lamb. Tiny sheepy. Baby sheepy. Sheepy. Sorry, I just cannot. I cannot not do that. So we will see that the wooden house goes right here. And this will be the only wooden house that I'll have in this entire land. Now, this is nowhere near enough housing for all of this, but I don't care. Just seeds, no thank you. And we have, well, we're actually in the last 50 years of the game already, of this run. Now I do see that the amount of adults has diminished. It's because I haven't been expanding that much, which is fine because the amount of laborers have been reduced significantly. There's the iron mine, so we're gonna stop production there. This was coal, that was iron. Only 7 people. There. And the poor lad or lass or family that's gonna live in the wooden house. Oh, too bad for you. So after the market is done, and after this house is done, then and only then am I gonna start working on building the rest of the houses. I'm gonna finish this off with we stockpile here. Another stockpile there. And I guess just a stockpile there, as that is all I can do. Just like here. And this way the stockpile doesn't get into the forest. So Glaneth Amirandi. Amirandi. Oreo. Oreo, probably. Oh, you can see the eggs. They're gonna be chickens. There's one chicken there. 2. 3. This is cool though. Now, is there anything else that I could do in the meantime? This quarry. Herbalist. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was still a mine that had 15 workers in there. That's not what I want. I want only 7 per mine. I am still trying to find more cheeky places for houses. They do not cut into the foresters area too much. What's this though? Ah. If the road wasn't here, I still couldn't have done it. Just that one small little corner. Alright, coal. I'm gonna get your coal. All 600 of it. And that requires 180 worm coats. Walnuts. We're gonna buy all the food. 6. Come on. 6,000 of this. Not gonna buy the mushroom. Not the extra page though. 24,000. Look at this. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and 2,000. So now we're sending only 12,000 food. Or is it 12? 2, 4, 6, 8,000 food. And we're getting 24,000 food in return. Now that is profit. So this still needs to be built, that still needs to be built. Then we have the wooden house here. And what else requires 2 builders though? That's 6, that's 10, and that's 12. Aye. For seeds that I do not need. Oh wait, I meant to say work here, please. Well, this is an easy way to see which people are working where. So for instance, let's say this market, I say don't work, and all of a sudden all of those people become question marks. And even more that you cannot see, but you get the point, you get the point. Well, cheeky house behind here perhaps. I don't wanna. I don't wanna! Now, I know I lost a lot of space over here with all the food, but food was definitely becoming an issue. It still is. Well, for now it's fine. And that'll resolve itself. More seeds that I do not need. So let's see, 345, 354, and 66 is 420. Aye. 472. 472. That's 524. 524. 704 people out of the 1624 adults are food producers. It's quite a bit. Market is almost done. I haven't seen a wooden house in such a long time. It's gonna be precious though. Precious. My precious wooden house. Colin. I do have a wee bit of a Gollum impression as well. A little bit of Smeagol, a little bit of Gollum. It's in there somewhere. But more importantly, Sheepy! Can I not build a house here? No, I couldn't. Am I gonna get this? Aye. Onions, pepper. I do want the leather though. I'm not gonna get the herbs just yet. Oh, I have 3,000 herbs. I don't need herbs. Well, I've got 3,000. I don't need that. I mean, it's not like we have another case of diphtheria, right? So I'll do 1,500 ale, do 2,000 of this, do 300 of that, 100 worm coats, 100 beef, and we still need 10,000, so let's see. We're not gonna do pear, we're not gonna do peach, and we're not gonna do apple. I'll do 500 less wheat. Alright, so the market is done as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means that I now should have 12 markets all around. And once this stone house or this wooden house is done, I'm gonna start working slowly on the stone houses. It's kind of a shame that the market has a well as part of how it looks, but it doesn't have a well that functions as a well. So don't become complacent and thinking like, oh, I've got a well in my market, so I don't need more wells in town. Yeah, I do. Also, what I'm gonna do is start working that. So this orchard here, which is walnut. Haven't had anything like this in quite a while. But I'll say thank goodness that we didn't. I'm gonna find most, if not all, the wells, and I'm gonna throw stone roads around it because they are surrounded by dirt roads, I believe, by default. Just gonna give my people something to do. In the meantime, that has stone roads all around it, except this. I'm also not using any more dirt roads at all. Just to show you how much I've evolved as a player. More stone roads. Here's another one. You're using so much stone for the wells that honestly I think that wells should just have stone roads by default, but they do not. Aesthetically it almost looks like they do, but they don't. So do I have a well over here? I do not. So just for aesthetics purposes, I'll build a well over there. Right, you're bringing in food as well, so here we go. Apple, chestnut, not beef, walnut, pumpkin, peach. Well, that's 28,000. So I'll do 2,000 ale, and then 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and we need 3,000. It's 200 wool coats. Alright. Got a well over here. And over here. And over here. Now am I gonna find all of the wells? Probably not. I've placed in so incredibly many wells. Now they actually do have a resemblance of a stone road around them, but they're not actual stone roads. Which I think is just a bit stupid. Because you can see a clear difference between the roads. So wait, why are you... You're a miner. Okay, and then you're the farmer with for the orchard. Aye. You can clearly see a distinct difference in how the road looks. This is a proper stone road all around here, but this is not. Right, let's just speed it up. Do I not have a well over here though? I do not have a well over here. Shame on me. Shame on me for not having a well over there. The taps of the hammers and the pickaxes. Lovely sound. People working. More food? Sure. I'm gonna buy all of it. $6,000 squash. Lovely. 2,000 apple to finish it off. Actually, I won't be able to buy everything, so I'm gonna dismiss this. Oh, come on. What do you mean you don't have enough resources? Well, that's firewood. You got the stone right next door. Literally right next door. Houston, Brienne, Farius, and Elizabeth. Such a demon child. They had to enforce the hell. Oh, only 200 logs for 25? No, 50 iron tools. I probably didn't trade properly. Oh well. Sucks, I guess. Now, how about here? Cannot place a house here. Nor here, nor there. I am still trying to find cheeky places to throw in houses. One or two. Actually, this is a place where I can throw in a house. And we have scarlet fever yet again. Wanda, what are you doing this time? Such a shame that I couldn't use this area for more houses. Or crop fields. Let's see. You've got all the food. You're full on not beef, not mutton. Chestnut, berry, cherry, and apple. 18,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. We'll do 1,500 each. 4,500. And are you gonna trade? I guess. Let's see. 101 and then 10 ale. Wait, this doesn't connect? It doesn't. Well, they're still walking over this, so it's not really a big deal. Except that it is. Oh, that's actually wrong. Well, it's really just this one wee corner. But as you can see, they're just still crossing it. So it's no big deal. Right. The wooden house still isn't up. Come on, people, build it! How difficult is that? See? The cemetery is full already. I think I see another cheeky. Well. There is so much wasted space because of the elevation. And this area has become completely unusable for me now. Oh well. You're full. Lovely. Now what you could do, ooh, you've got iron on that. Also gonna get your stone and your pecan. Get you 2000 ale, 2000 venison, 2000 mutton, 2000 chicken, and 400 chicken. There. Shite. Click dismiss again before I manage to finish it. Well, what you could do with those food traders, since if you don't order anything specifically, they're just gonna bring in whatever they can. Which also means the mutton, the venison, the chicken, and the beef. Of course you could say, I don't want that, so I'm gonna order everything except. But I'm a little lazy, so I'm not gonna. Lovely rain. Yay. As you can see, the road around the well is slightly, well, not there. Too much. Are you telling me the right place is in such a way that it's not connected? I'll throw a road in behind here. Just to connect it anyway. This area is such a waste of space. That already has the stuff. Alright, so that's another stone quarry that's empty. This one. So, demolish it. I shall. And let's see, stone cutter is gonna go down to 30. We've got well over 4,000 stone, so that's perfectly fine. Now, I just want them to hurry it up and finish this wooden house. Finally, it's getting built. Well, this is definitely gonna be the screenshot. The wooden house. The only wooden house this late into the game. Aye. So now it just requires the 30 taps of the hammer, as I like to call it. What are you? A fisherman. You're a teacher? Sensei! You're a vendor. Ah, you're the builder. Mila! Come on, just a few more taps. You've got a steel tool, you've got fair clothing, you're educated, you're a good person, Mila. Right, logs, definitely want the logs. I think that's all I'll get. 50. I'm gonna not trade for food just yet. So I want to see the house. And there it is. Already taken. I'll hide you down here. And there's the screenshot for the thumbnail. The only wooden house in the entire set land. Once it goes back up there. Right, let us start. Wait, what else are we constructing? Probably a well, and then the orchard with 4. Aye. So I'd say let us start working on 4 houses simultaneously. I'm not gonna just start building all the houses and like blast through everything. Just to finish off the area. I wanna like make this a lengthy process. Just enjoy it. I want you to enjoy it too. Well, with the wooden house, the boarding house, a few stone houses, or plenty of stone houses, a market, a tailor, a blacksmith, a schoolhouse, a hospital, a woodcutter, a herbalist, a pasture, a cemetery, a chapel, an orchard, a crop field, a mine, a hunting cabin, a gatherer's hut, a forester's lodge, a storage barn, a stockpile, and finally a trading post. That means there you go, jack of all trades. Build a town of over 200 people that has someone working in every profession for at least 5 years. So you need to reach 200 people and have one of each job for 5 years straight. But at the same time, let's see. Healthy, build from stone. Builder. Build a town that has at least one of every possible structure. Now this is the reason that I still built the wooden house. Now as you can see, 5 boarding houses I need for the master builder. I had 5 boarding houses at some point. I tore them all down to only rebuild 1. So I'm gonna say that I already got this achievement as well. But I'll go over all of the achievements near the end. So you're bringing in food, sure. Not the mutton. Not the chicken. The beans. The fish. That's 18,000. 2,000. 500 tools. And 1,000 ale. You were. What kind of an orchard were you? Chestnut. I think you were a walnut. I'm gonna say you were a walnut. But at least you're nuts. So we're gonna do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and corn, and peach, and this, not the venison, not the eggs, not the mushroom. 22,000. 2,000 of this. 2,000 mutton. 2,000 beef. And 250 or 500 ale. And again, it didn't register that I clicked trade. There's probably an issue on my mouse rather than the game. So we're just gonna keep it at that. Alright. Well, there's not much else to do other than finish the construction and survive for another 49 years. Which really at this stage isn't that hard to do. Just keep on buying food. Maybe find a cheeky place for a house here and there. And you should be just fine, really. Just seeing how the line of the stuff goes. There's the forester's hut. This would have got into there, aye. This already cuts into there. If not for the well, I could have built a house there. If not for the well, I'll demolish it. And I'll rebuild it as what's his name again? Robert Cray says, right next door. I've seen Robert Cray live once. Wasn't that impressed. Well, the music is impressive, but just the way he presented everything, not that much. So that was a once in a lifetime experience that I'll, by choice, never have again. Do I recommend him? If you're into blues, go check him out. But don't have any high hopes. 50 of those, 200. Overpaying by 250. Overpaying by 50 units. 49. 7. I'll overpay by 5, sure. So the student, Cade, is visiting the doctor. You're 10 years old. You've got excellent clothing. So excellent clothing apparently is the warm coats. You've got no tools. You're not educated yet. You celebrated your birthday in the hospital. Oh, poor lad. Poor lad. That's a birthday. Has to be in the hospital. In some cultures, you're old enough to be considered a man. But right now, you're just hospitalized. I couldn't build anything here, right? Actually, I can. It's not like this though. Well, could I reach this? Let's see. No. From here to here. Oh, wait. Here though. If I throw in this here. Is that worth it? Well, I could instead. There. New crop field. So from here. Can do that. Wee bit of crop field here. Stone road connecting to here. And I'll throw in another cheeky house there. As you can see, I'm still trying to throw in a house here and there. I think... Hey! Throw in a house there. Just because I can. Let's see. This combined with this leaves that entire area open. By 8, 4 by 8. I'll throw in 2 houses here. 1, 2, and wee bit of a crop field here and there. So you're gonna be beans. So now I've even used that bit of an area. And no, I cannot put anything else here. This is only too wide. Got 2 houses there. Cannot put anything here. Nor there. I'll throw you up here. I'll throw you up there. Let's see, what do you have? Iron tools, firewood, wool. I want your wool. That's only 525. You got plenty of food. You've got coal, which I want. Just that and leather. Leather. I want your leather. So that's 4,500. We'll say 500. No, that's 250. Silly. That is 500. And 25. Lastly, you also have leather and wool for 1,500. 175 ale, 85 ale, and 1 worm coat. Done. Alright, let's see, anywhere else that I could do some stuff. Let's see. Ah, the houses here are almost done. Just one more. And there we are. So now, I definitely need logs. Ask and you shall receive. Well, sadly, not that much. So 1,400, is that 70? That is 70. How's the cheeky house here then? And sometimes this is all you have to do. Just find a wee bit of space and think to yourself, can I do it? And if you can, then do it. Like for instance here. For some odd reason, this space is empty. Now I think I wanted to place in another small-ish crop field here. So I think instead I will 7x4. Aye. For pepper. And sometimes you just gotta do that instead. Say, well, I could build a house here. I also could build, because I have some more space to work with, instead, well, a crop field, a smallish one. As long as it is just big enough. And so it's possible that I will in fact be spending the last remaining bit of the game of this playthrough redesigning everything. For instance, I see that if I move the road down to here instead, two, three, four, 5, and then remove this bit of road. Not that bit of road though. I can throw in another cheeky house there. See? See? Let's throw in a cheeky house. See? Yeah. Be cheeky about it. Yeah. The last 50 years of the game. Wow. I honestly thought that this would fail at the start. But somehow, we're still alive, and we're still gonna throw in another crop field of 11x4 right here. It cuts into the forestry a bit, but it's okay. As I can throw a house in here. It fits perfectly along the road. I'll highlight this one and occasionally look at it again like, what was I doing here? Well, that's a place for a house. So this is pretty much what I'll be doing the last 50 years. It's gonna probably get boring. You might want to even skip the next few episodes altogether. Wouldn't be surprised if you did. Now, I can fit a cheeky house here, but there's no way to connect it. How could I get a road? It literally cannot be connected. So that's just empty space. As I believe, when I originally planned the cemetery here, aye, it would have been smaller. Right, crop field. Let's see. You are going to be squash. That leads you. Let's see. This, the road is still there, so no. Let's first get the coal. I have enough earth, but I'm still gonna get them. And definitely the iron. So this is my primary concern. Aye. 10,000, so we'll do 250 wool coats. We'll do 75 hide coats. And 1500 ale, and then we're gonna finish it up with 2000, 2000, 2000, even 100 mushroom, 2000 roots, and now we're gonna add 2000 of this for an additional 5000 food that I can trade. We'll do 2000 mutton as well, 4000 cabbage, 2000 fish, let's see, 2000 beef. I'm gonna have to pause the game for a second, sorry about that. You're gonna get dismissed. Now I've lost where the other one is. Fuck. Here. I said I wouldn't do this anymore, but the game screwed everything up for me. So I'm just gonna buy everything that I can, including the herbs. So I'll do 250 of this. Come on. 2000 of this. 2000 chicken. 2000 mutton. 1500 ale. $2,000 of this, and we're overpaying by that. Still overpaying by 50. 45. 25, so we'll do 1 and 1 iron till. There. Sorry about that. You're squash, so you're gonna be potato. Now let's see this crop field. The roads still haven't been removed entirely. That crop field still exists. The foresters lodge was over here for whichever reason. That one. So that's a crop field. I can throw in a cheeky house here, which I will. Just one, and that encapsulates all of that. So there. Anything else? Aye, it is time to end the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed this. We are on the final stretch with only one silly, cute little wooden house. I'm gonna highlight this. Check you out. Ooh, you've got some stuff. I'm gonna trade this on screen still. I've got plenty of stuff to trade. 6,000 squash, 2,000 cherry, 300 coal. Yes, please. Definitely the logs. We are in serious need of logs and chestnuts. We're gonna do all of the venison, all of the ale, all of the mutton, all of the chicken, and all of the beef. Gonna do all of this, and let's see, 20, 10, overpaying by 35. 2, 4, 8, 4, 8, 2, 4, 8, I mean, overpaying by 5, do 199.9 venison, 2 overpaying, done. Then we're gonna get the stone, just because, and the plum, ooh, that's 8,000 plum. Wheat, onions, we're not gonna get the firewood, we're definitely gonna get the logs. And the herbs. But now I have to be careful for I need to be able to trade everything that I can. 1,000, 750, 250, 500. Alright, so I've got 5,200 that I still need to trade. We're not gonna do the plum. We're gonna do 2,800 plum. No, we're not. So we're not gonna do plum. We're gonna do irons 200, and then 1,600 cherry. Alright, I'm gonna be ending it off here today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Helps out a great deal. I'm Paul with Many Voices. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Come on, just remove that one piece of road already. See you later.